All right, these are fairy tale characters, people from Tenro Island arc. These are the villains I'm talking about first. I'll do it next week too, but I think I'll make some tour times later. Um, but Yomazu. Yomazu is a guy who is a chicken. He's a chicken man, and he flies around with a rocket, and he shoots out eggs. Shoots out eggs. Jetpack. He shoots out eggs. These things explode. He fought against who? Gajio. But he had to jump Gajio with the help of Kawazu. Kawazu was really going in on him. Yomazu was support. See, they went and attacked Gajio, out of, I want a position in the seven kin of purgatory. One of, Hades', elite, members. I don't want to be just some grunt. So I'm going to go after these fairy tale people and hunt them down. And he started shooting off these egg, missiles. He started shooting them off. So many of them. Levy had to defend herself with, her script magic, create herself a, shield and like even get the fuck out of the way. Because, they were attacking Gajo. It was jumping. They tried to jump this nigga. But he held down against them. He was defeated, but then he got up again later and he tried to attack, Gajo while he was down. Then Elfman and Freed and everybody else who was, still cool, jumped his ass, got rid of him. These guys were not the most powerful. They were the first, wave essentially of Grimoire Heart appearing on Tenro Island. Once that happened, Fairy Tail was like, oh shit, there's the Dark Guild on tour, and they shouldn't be here because this is our sacred ground. Like, why the fuck are they here? But Yomazu is a 79% in strength. His speed is 85, with his durability at 82%. 81 for his endurance, and then a 76 for his intelligence, right? Experience is 82%, right? 78 for his close skills, 84 for his range skills, and an 81 for his Riku, 82 for his hacks. And overall power score for this guy, man, he's at 81%. He could have been beaten by anyone. He worked well with Kawazu. See, they would have been a team type of thing going into a position of Seven Kin of Purgatory if they did their job right, but they didn't. They were kind of weak. But the way they attacked Gadio, it made them look like they were more formidable. They probably could have beat Kane of the because I'll talk about him next week. But be cool, corner on corner.